No, this is the part where I get to fuck around with my audio for about 5 minutes. So, hi. Hey, everybody. I'm going to
What's
be fucking around
up?
with my audio for 5 minutes because nothing works like it should for any of my stuff.
Are you there? Can you hear
You
me?
hit the button and it goes, no, you can't use that. And you go, what? Why not? And it's like, because you're an asshole. It's like, oh, well, that's great.
Don't be gay,
How are you
Sparky.
doing, Nathan?
I am fucking
Can you at
fabulous.
least
It's
hear
the
me talking
weekend.
trash about myself?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We can continue talking trash about myself because I'm an idiot. And
Steve
I don't know why
is
nothing ever works for me
Steve is the
on the
bestest
first
big fucking
time.
idiot. The best idiot.
Hey, there we go. The idiot got it working. Fucking thanks. Just in
Yay!
time for you to call me an idiot. Thanks, Nathan. Fuck you,
Yep,
idiot.
you fucking moron.
Fucking god fucking shit. Fuck cock balls, nigger cunt, motherfucking blah. I said the N
Wow.
word. I can't believe I just said the N word, man. That's how messed up I am. I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize. That was extremely too far. That's how mad I am at myself. I get excuses because I should be dead right now. So sorry.
Black Cane is offended.
Black Kane, I'm sorry, and any other black person that was uncalled for. It truly was. I'm sorry. I'm not in my I'm not in my right mind right now.
Yeah,
We probably shouldn't even be doing this, but here we are.
you can't be stopped. God knows why.
I don't. I seriously, yeah. We probably should have canceled again, but I canceled too many times, and I'll show you. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show anybody that's like Steve's being a bitch. That's fine. I probably am, but I'm gonna show you why. I'm having a little bit of a meltdown, and I'm sorry that came out of my mouth. That was completely uncalled for. It really was. But yeah, that's a good one. Fuck it, we'll use this one. Let's see if it'll let me share it. So a few days yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, was it yesterday? I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah. Yep. It was
Here we
yesterday.
go. Um, yeah, yesterday. They're the remnants of my vehicle. Is it showing it? No, it's of
It's
course not
oh, there
showing
we
it.
go.
Is it showing it?
Yep.
They're the remnants of my vehicle. Um, I was inside at the time. Um, and yeah, so there.
Yeah.
So that's why I sort of had a little bit of a. I hope you all forgive the little snafu at the beginning there. Uh,
Well, just as a heads up, there, Black Cane just gave you $5. Says no one cares about Jerusalem Wire's GOT knockoff. Let's talk Dresden, and I'll forgive the slur.
yeah. Hey, well, Dresden's coming up, so like as soon so
Yeah.
Black Cane, do me a favor. I'm gonna try and get Aldan's home personal phone number for you. I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna then call him every 5 minutes and go, brah, what the fuck is your problem? And then you're gonna hang up. And then the next 5 minutes you're gonna call him again and go, yo, idiot, what's your problem? And then you're gonna hang up. And then you're gonna call him again 5 minutes later and go, bro, like for real, what is the deal? And then you're gonna hang up. And then you're gonna call him again in another 5 minutes. And before you can say, hey asshole, what is your freaking deal? He's gonna be like, Black Cane, I finished. And you're gonna be like, you goddamn right you did, and then you're gonna
Yeah.
hang up.
Well, I do. He did say he did finish 12 months.
Oh, has he
So
finally?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He finished it a few days ago. Now we just need to solidify a date and do a stream on it,
Okay, so we gotta
and
get
then
like
we can go back and do turncoat, uh, and then
yeah, I
go into
know.
changes.
I had started turncoat. You remember after everything that happened in 12 months. I don't remember quite anything that happened in turncoat, but
It's okay. I
um
got notes.
oh Beautiful, great. So we can
Yeah.
we can do the normal thing where you carry us and
Hey, I am your Samwise Gamgee.
there we go. So 9:11 a.m. I'm assuming this is somebody from this morning because famous person who agrees with me politically made it. Yeah, that sounds about. I think that sounds about right. Craig, good call. Like you. Well done. Eldritch Disco, chiming in at 10:30 a.m. I might not be able to catch you live. I downloaded this show, and holy shit, it's bad. Thank you. I watched 40 minutes and then deleted all the episodes. Never gonna see Brett Cooper's butt on screen. Thank you very much, Eldritch Disco. You get 18 gold stars. That is the highest level of gold stars you can get on the Prophet of the Dragon channel. Black
Ah,
Cane, just also so you know, Black Cane, you're also at 18 gold stars. 20 gold stars is a myth. There is no 20. 20 is not allowed. That's just happening. There's Nathan. I think agreeing. I well, 4 episodes, Eldris, and still no butt. Yeah, you still haven't seen her butt. You're not gonna see her butt. You may see her taint. By the way, have
wow.
you ever been in a car? Have you been in? Have any of you ever been in a car commercial? I almost said car accident and sat down and your fucking taint hurts. Because that's what's happening now for me. I sit down in my chair and my taint starts to hurt. And I don't understand what's causing it. If somebody can enlighten me, I would truly be honored. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You were sitting on Black Cane when you got in the car accident.
I would probably do it. But you know. So 3 p.m. Josh chimes in. You nor Steve have read the source material, if I remember correctly. Alan and Amber have, and they love the show. Don't give a fuck about source material. The show sucks. That's it. We
Yeah.
can't.
Well,
I have. Okay. So we'll get to it. Let's go through everybody that's here first. Um.
yeah.
Uh. Correct. I think that helps them. So what you say here is perfect. Correct. I think that
Yeah.
helps them enjoy it more because of the connections that are in the text that do not make it to the show are understood. So I think that's correct. I think that's what helps them enjoy it. I'm guessing Steve is not over his illness. My illness was my car got plowed into by an 18-wheeler. Um, I can show you another image if you'd like. Here. Why not? Fuck. Let's just do we'll do a frame by frame. There you go. There's another shot. You can see my is that my air filter there, sitting right
Yeah. It
there.
looks like it.
That's a good one. Um. So no. Well, now I'm sick and I will be sleeping. To you guys talking might give me a funny dreams. Probably will. Josh. Uh, Nathan climbs on top of you naked and says sweet nothings into your ear. Good luck with that dream. Have fun. That's gonna be one of those dreams where you're like, let me out! Let me out of here! Stop! What's the word? Get me out of here!
Come
So,
on.
dude,
Everyone wants a mustache ride.
Oh, that really hurt. Okay, sorry, I can't do that again.
No, you can't, dude.
Okay, there we go. Shifted. Good, we made it.
Yeah,
Fabian, what's up?
today is the bad day from coming off of a car accident
Oh
just because
God.
your
Well,
injuries.
it's either this or sit here and try and jack off for 15 hours straight to try and alleviate the pain. And I've already done it 10 times. It's getting a little raw down there. And
Wow. Whew.
hey,
Oh,
you also
buddy.
can I tell you all? Can I tell you all another great story before we get into why the Pendragon cycle sucks, and you guys have to convince us why it doesn't? Because that's where we're at. This is sort of like a change my mind, like Alan stole from Louder with Crowder for Dragonsteel.
Uh-huh.
We're doing a change the Prophet of the Dragon in Nathan Manamanethrin's mind. Uh, the Pendragon Cycle show. I have not read the book. Sucks monkey balls. That is the topic at hand. It's your job to convince us why it doesn't, because right now, I am not convinced. So,
Yeah.
here, what we're gonna do, SG1 is great, by the way. I'm with you right there, Fadian. I would love to just sit there and watch SG1 on replay. In fact, there have been times where like I have just turned SG1 on TV at episode 1 and like gone around doing stuff around my house or going to work and I come home and then there's a certain episode on. I was like, oh hey, that episode, and I'll sit down and I'll watch it, and then I'll keep it going, and then all of a sudden I'm through the whole season. I'm like, oh well, that sucks. And then I'll
Is
put on
it,
Stargate, and then I'll put on Stargate Atlantis, and Jason Momoa will throw up, and I'll show up, and I'll throw up, and then I'll turn SJG1 back on and be like, oh man, I feel so much better. And then, yeah, sorry, go
well,
ahead.
well, isn't that exactly what the Wheel of Time people were telling us to do, was to unsubscribe and then resubscribe and then watch it on loop so
Exactly.
that they can
Yeah,
save the show? So
sure.
you're just trying to save SG1 and get it back on air, is that it? Although
It's
they're
already
doing
coming
it
back
again,
on
aren't
the
they?
air, so I've already accomplished that apparently. So good job,
Yeah.
me. Pat on the back right there.
Yeah.
I
Right.
did.
Yeah, don't do that too hard.
Uh, let's see. It's on my LG TV SG channel. Daniel is back after Jonas left, so I think it's season 7. That doesn't say. So for the chat, real quick, SG1 fans, Jonas or Daniel Jackson, who wins? In well, I should be more specific. Who wins in a fist fight?
Yeah. See, and I can't answer that because I have not seen any of it.
I think the answer is pretty clear, but since Daniel Jackson's a giant pussy, but Daniel Jackson is also a celestial being at this point, so he could probably beat anybody in the universe. So I think probably Daniel wins. Um, but yeah,
Yeah. Templeton and Fabian both say Daniel.
yeah, I think that's right. Just because he would cheat, because he's a fucking basically a god now. So, but whatever. Moving on. My birds are watching that episode. Laugh out loud. Birds. Like as in real birds, do you call your wife and your second wife birds? I'm not sure. I'm confused about the comment. Late and quite homosexual. That is us. Thank you. Stop before I get a semi. I'm not sure what you're getting a semi for, but
He's
whatever.
referring to Black Kane's comment.
Oh, okay. Miss Martin Muses, hi. How are you? Are you still taking shit about your Wheel of Time stream? Uh, you
What?
should wear that. If you are, you should wear that like a badge of honor.
What's she
For a
taking shit
minute,
for?
she was taking some shit for her choices
For casting?
for casting.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I said. So I say, take a hammer to their head and watch them bleed.
I mean,
Uh,
like, yeah, I did. There were somewhere I was kind of like, I don't follow that one, but
yeah.
casting,
Everybody has their own
yeah,
casting preferences.
right.
You know.
I mean,
Well, it's like
look, I mean,
people
Amazon had a multicultural casting, and it was
look,
perfectly
people
fine.
still like giving me shit for saying that Josh Stradowski could have pulled off Randall Thor if he actually was given anything
100%.
to work with. I get a lot of shit for that still,
That's
but
see, and
I do think he could have pulled it off.
this is exactly why I'm not on social media.
Yeah.
Like, I can have an opinion and then just watch people blow up, and I'm like, fuck y'all. Just I'll leave my social media to this.
YouTube must suck. I never had any problems with OBS/Twitch. Okay, sure. OBS, it's not OBS. OBS usually works great for Twitch for me. It's just my stuff.
StreamYard.
It's setting like OBS has a lot of options that you have to set up correctly for it to work. That's the beauty of OBS is you have lots of options. So if you don't get it set up correctly, then it's not going to work. So that's the problem with OBS is actually knowing how to use OBS so it works properly. So it has nothing to do with YouTube. Let's see. There you go. That's another good shot. I don't even know what that's a picture of.
Your door.
Well, I know it's my door, but I don't know what that plastic thing is. Eh.
That's the frame, the door
Yeah.
frame. It's all
Oh, is
crunchy.
that what it is? That is the frame all fucked up?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That
I'm
was pretty.
surprised you walked out of that, man. That's
That was a
crazy.
juicy one. Yeah. I walked out of that. I walked out and said, "Give me a frosty right now." And the cops were like, "Yes, sir," and they gave me a frosty. A frosty's a cool hand job if you haven't been in this part of the
Oh,
world.
is that what the code is?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that actually.
It was a
I
female. It was a female too, and she was very she's
is
very
she
flattered
Nats?
by it. I got her number, and she's now pregnant. Um,
With her own baby.
right in the hospital room. She was there when to let me go from the hospital room. She gave me the release. That's probably why I got out of there so fast because she was just ready to make a baby. So,
Oh.
we went right into the bathroom and had a great time. I think that's why my taint hurts so much because she really does know how to plow the road, if you know what I mean.
So
Like,
you were like Stifler in Road Trip? Did I say two? Better make it three.
I think we're going a little too far here. All right, here we go. Uh, moving on.
Probably.
What's up, DFly? Good to see you. Being an idiot is an American, right? True. Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
See Minnesota.
What's up, Gadfly? What is up, Josh? Responding to Doviande say Toby Seguin, it's only a privilege in the UK. What to be an American? Or
Oh, I see what he did there, switching right with privilege. Well done, sir.
okay. Uh, and Black Kane with his Jerusalem super chat. Thank you for that. Ouch, says Alexander. That was to the first car
Yep.
thing. Black King. I think I figured out who Mac is, and no one is known in real life reads Joseph. Okay, we'll just smack it on us right now. You got two people right here. We're not going
Yeah.
to turn it into a Joseph. We may have a Joseph Charles feed tomorrow. Just you and me, Black Kane. It could be just you and me. Like hell, I don't. I want to have trouble falling asleep tonight because my butthole hurts. Because every time I move, I can't fucking stand still. So we could
Did you
be
take the butt plug out?
we could have a Dresden stream tonight at fucking 2 a.m. So just who's back? Go ahead, hit us. Fadian says it was goddamn such a different format than the typical Dresden. 12 months was indeed a much different
Yeah.
book. It was a book that I need to make the. I actually, you know what? I need to make the review. Maybe I'll make the review tonight before I go to bed. I need to
Yeah.
make my review for the channel because the Dresden 12 months is the Dresden book you never knew you needed. And when
Correct.
I say that as it is a slowdown book. It is a book that is paced in a way to where you can actually sort of breathe and you can recollect yourself. And even though there's a lot of bullshit happening in the background and bad shit happening, and there's bad shit and there's stress and there's stuff happening, at the end of the day, you can still go, okay, well, that was a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed, right?
Yeah. I would say the book was, you knew nothing was going to happen because it was kind of an impromptu book and he already has everything outlined, but you knew that it was going to have a book full of resolution in it, and it did. It had quite a bit of resolution for
Wow.
for him.
Okay, so this is a big spoiler alert. So if you have not read Dresden through book uh,
17.
12, is it 17?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I say 12? All right. Please
Here.
give us about 5 minutes and then come on back because this is a major spoiler. So, uh, Sam 8000 for $5 says spoiler warning. Finished 12 months a week ago. I don't know what that has to do with the rest of your super chat, but still fine. Uh, Finished 12 months a week ago, and I can't believe we lost Murphy. Do you think Murphy come back as an Enheim jar? I think Murphy is going to come back as something
Valkyrie.
different. No, I don't think she's gonna be a Valkyrie. I think she's gonna be something different.
Okay.
I think she's gonna embody something. Because to make her a Valkyrie, you'd have to break too many celestial rules that are already
Oh.
in place.
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
right. So like to make. Hold on, bear with me. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay,
Yep.
there we go.
Okay. Yep.
All
I
right.
agree with Josh. You broke your tailbone.
So, nope, nothing's broken. Full
Really?
body, X-ray, full body, everything. Nothing broken.
Okay.
It's probably just badly, badly bruised.
Yep.
Um, so which is worse because it's gonna take longer to heal. But regardless, uh, so I think that Murphy is going to come back in some fashion. I do not think it's going to be an Einhard Jordan. I do not think it's going to be Valkyrie. I think too many celestial rules that have been in place for millennia are in place to bring Murphy back. It would be. I actually think it would be a disservice to the book to bring Murphy back as a Valkyrie or an Einhard just because of all the work that has been done to make those rules and put them in place. Now, I would have to do some research to find out what entity inside Norse mythology that Murphy could come back as and not break any rule set that exists. But she will come back as some sort of goddess, or she'll maybe Broomhilda or something, mother of Valkyries, or something like that. Um, I don't know, something greater. She's gonna come back as something even greater than a Valkyrie, I think.
Okay.
But that's another stream completely.
Yes, it is.
Notice how we're here to talk about uh uh
Something
uh
significantly less.
the Pendragon cycle, and we can't get off of Dresden.
I'm gonna pull a picture.
What car was that, and what the fuck happened? Um, did you take the
Yeah,
car?
I took it off the stage.
Oh, well, he just asked.
Huh?
He just
Oh,
asked me
fuck.
what type of car it was.
I know. Well, that was just coincidental timing.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna bring up a better picture then, so maybe you can figure it out here. Let's see here. So I don't know if you can tell from that picture. But that is my baby. I owned it outright, so I was not even making payments on it. It was mine. Um, that is a 2014 Dodge Charger. Um, with blue racing stripes going up and over the top and to the back, and blue stripes on each side as well. Yeah. So there you go. So that's what that is. So we're gonna take it off of there now because it's making me sad. I don't want to look at that anymore. I want to cry because my car is dead. But at least I'm not, right. I'll be
Amen to that,
walking.
man.
I'll be walking to. I don't know, for the rest of my life, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah. So let's see here. What else we got here? So thank you for the super chats, young men. I appreciate you both. Uh, prostitute. What does that say? Prost, what is going through it right now? What is this? I can't read.
Oh, prostatitis,
What does that mean?
prostate swelling. I'm thinking.
Okay, so I'm
So
having prostate swelling. That's possible. I think that's from the insurance company fucking you. Oh, they haven't fucked me yet, but they're getting ready to. Hey, you know what though? Actually, I can't say that yet. I had a great conversation with the insurance agent, because I thought that for some reason, when we changed when we changed my insurance to get Ryan onto it, I thought we had to take off full coverage, and what the fuck is happening? I'm just trying to fix my camera because it's gone wonky. I thought we
good.
had to switch off of full insurance to shit insurance to get my son on the insurance. It turns out it doesn't sound like we had to do that at all. So they paid for the towing. They paid for all the expenses of the towing. They paid for everything with storage, and they picked up the car. And they are in the middle of doing their assessment right now. So we'll see how many $2 we get for the car. But you
Yeah,
know, $2 is more than $4, I guess. That's not right.
yeah.
That's backwards.
Well,
$2 is more than no dollars, I guess. So
yeah, you'll get something out of it, and then you can use that for an Uber.
I am very lucky to be alive. I should be dead. I should be. If the Charger wasn't built like a fucking tank, it was
Yeah,
an 18 wheeler that hit me. Uh, Not it wasn't a car. It was an 18-wheeler. It was a fucking fully packed 18-wheeler going to, from what I hear, Walmart. It was a Walmart truck that fucking plowed into me. So that thing could have been fully loaded. So, uh, yeah, he should be dead. So, but here we are. So, get some money from the company. Yeah, that's easier said than done. Especially because they're blaming it on me because I ended up, even though there was no center line painted on the road where we were, they're saying I went over the center line. So it's falling in my court. At this point, I really don't care. I'm just glad I'm walking around and not dead. So the money stuff will
yeah,
come later, and I'll deal with all that when I have to.
yeah.
So
Hey, you just take the next step, brother.
yep.
You know,
So
that's really it.
there's no fucking way you've done it 10 times. Done what 10 times?
I can't remember.
What are we doing 10 times?
I don't know. I can't remember what the context of at the time.
Oh, I think he's talking about whacking off. Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah, 9.5.
Yeah, it was only 7. Sorry, my bad. I don't have enough stuff for 10. You're right.
I know, right? Yeah,
I'm getting old. I'm getting
you're
old.
47. What? You're 47, right? 46.
I'm 45, but
45.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
I don't got enough stuff for 7, so you're right.
Yeah.
It was more like 2.5 because the half was like, oh, what the fuck was that?
It's like razor blades.
Like that
Man, this stream
weird
is just.
that weird scene from whatever movie that was. So, like getting electrocuted. You know what was that when screen
Oh,
is electrocuted and it went to the screen with the guy's eyes were fucking like bulging out. You know what I'm talking about?
oh, what was that?
What movie was that? It was a UHF movie or something like that.
Yeah,
It was
some 80s
silly
cheese.
ass movie. Yeah, some like Ace Ventura type movie where he's like and and it's fucking yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, but
I don't know what movie it is. I couldn't remember. I can't
yeah.
remember for the fucking death of me, but
Do you mean to turn your camera off?
yeah, I did. Sorry,
Okay,
it'll come back on here in a second.
you're good.
But yeah, Pendragon cycle smells like
Yeah.
liverwurst. Oh, sorry. Anybody have anything to say about Pendragon cycle?
Well, Dovey here says, I haven't
Okay.
seen it, but I guarantee it sucks because Daily Wire, it's not just magically good because some conservative non-woke company did it. Bingo.
Okay, so you nail on something very important for me, Dovey. Thank you, and that is why you're a genius, and that is why you're the first member of the Dragon, Prophet of the Dragon fan club. Well, I shouldn't say fan club. You're just fucking part. You're just part of the Lord Dragon's retinue. You're the first. You're the best. I can say that only because I don't know if Whisker Fisherman alive. I have not seen that man in a while. I hope he's well.
Yeah.
I say that with all the
Well,
love in my heart.
he
But
could be, but who knows what his at sign says?
that's true too. He could be here, and I could not even fucking know it. It could be Josh Templeton for all we fucking know.
Right.
So Dovey, you nail something that's perfect. It needs to be said, okay? Because you're absolutely fucking right. Oh, sorry, I gotta get up and move around. Can you guys still sort of hear me? I'm coming back. Yay. All right. So you say something and you nail on something that is absolutely 100% right, because the people that are praising this show are praising it because it's a conservative show. That's pretty much fucking it. That's it.
Well,
Because the acting is no better than any of the acting in fucking Rings of Power. The acting is no better than any of the acting. Oh, dude, no, put them side by side, brother.
I'll argue that point, but
Some of them are just like
some yes,
some of the some. I'm not saying all. I'm not saying all.
yeah.
I don't think the main character acting is as bad as it is in those other movies. But I think there is some very bad acting akin to those two shows, Wheel of Time and Rings of Power. I think there is acting that is happening in Pendragon Cycle that fits inside of the Wheel of Time. Case in point, I'm going to refer to the end of time. The bull jumping ceremony. What in fucking God's tits is that?
Yeah, I mean that's.
I mean, it made you think twice, right? Because I said God's tits. You're like God's tits. Well, are those big?
Well,
are they gonna be? Are those going to be big milky knockers? Or are they going to be like petite nice ones? Or God's tits?
I don't know. It's obviously lowercase g in this case, but
Yeah. Shit. I guess. Well, but oh wait a second. What am I talking about? God's not a girl. So fuck. You got me there, Steve. Good job. Okay. So no, sorry. Back to the topic at hand. I'm gonna bring it up for anybody who has not seen this. What in fuck is with the goddamn fucking horse scene? And I am sorry. No matter how many episodes of a show you bring out, that scene exists, and it will exist forever. And it sucks my balls. And no, I don't want to join the 47% off President's Day sale. Just let me go to the goddamn show, you piece of shit website. You're you're advertising for it, and I have a plan. I've already spent money on it. Can you just let me go? Please? Watch now. No, I definitely do not want to watch fucking Ben After Dark. Can I please get to the show I want? Holy fucking Christ. Fatherless Child, which one is it? There, finally. The Island of Misfit Monkeys. Shit on the stick. And guess what? Hey, we're at the right place. You know why we're at the right place? Because I keep referencing This stupid fucking scene. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. So
let's go ahead, and then we'll play
Well,
the crunch. Let me line up
coming back to the point earlier. So, just because Daily Wire's done it doesn't make it good. Just because a conservative outlet has done something doesn't make it automatically good. And so what
you fucking idiots. You on the left, diaper baby. You go first. You on the right, loincloth child. You go second. Now
Steve.
Make sure you haven't shat yourself and change your diapers, okay?
Steve, if you had watched the behind the scenes on this, you would know that the two guys, the guys to our right and left, those are the professional bull jumpers. They actually have professional bull jumpers that they hired for this.
Well, I'm so glad they were put to great use.
Right.
How many bulls did these two jump?
Well, according to the behind the scenes video, they did it all day long or something. I mean,
so they wasted time jumping over bulls, so they didn't put any of it into the show. Wonderful. Yeah. This sounds like a Wheel of Time production.
Yeah.
Let's waste money on shit we don't put in the show.
All right. So Josh has where is it? He said, in the book, it makes sense in the book. And see, that is key here, right? In the show, this is the opening scene for this girl's story. You have no context of anything that's going on outside of her coming out and people cheering her name. And they're jumping bulls. There's no scene that really gives context to this beforehand. And then after this, it's done. And there's nothing that follows it to make it.
Jumped in against the rules. Okay, great. Not according to the show. According to the show, she's jumping bulls for no fucking reason, but for entertainment. That is what we're given here for this fucking this scene. They are jumping bulls for the entertainment of the crowd, and they are loving every second of it. And then this happens. I have to show you because it's the funniest scene.
Pause real quick.
Yes, pause.
Okay, so right before this, all the other bull jumping that they've done before this has just been straight up jumps. Nothing else. It's they've been jumping. They've been swan diving over them. They have been doing flips over the bulls, but it's been straightforward jumping over the bulls until this.
Right. Exactly. Let me see here. Let me try and get the current.
Sam, I don't know how this is Arthurian outside of the fact that Karis is Merlin's mother.
It's Arthurian because bulls and jumping. Here we go. Holy fuck, those guys are fast. Jesus Christ. My God, they were so ready to get out of that arena. Did they use the secret tunnels underneath the fucking arena to get out of there? Because they're fucking gone.
All right.
Sorry, it just made me laugh the fact that she's like, get out of here. Yeah. And they're like, no problem. And then the next scene, there's nobody. They're just gone.
And just so that everyone knows too, when I was watching this the first time, Steve was watching me watch this because he was watching it with me. And this happens, and I laughed my ass off so hard.
You fucking did. You laughed so hard.
Oh my gosh.
You had to pause it for like 15 minutes because you just you just couldn't stop laughing. All right. Here we go. The best scene in television coming up.
It's still funny. like I said, straight up jumping before this. And then all of a sudden, she decides she wants to do flips.
She wants to do a triple flip. She wants to do a triple bypass. Like, I'm gonna do a triple sow cow off the top rope. Like I'm a gymnast. So Mom Biles, fuck you. I'm gonna show you up.
So I mean,
Simone Biles.
she tried to jump off with her hands. So the muscle group that's going to give you the best lift, she puts in the air and tries to jump over this bull who she just declared to be God. I mean, it's just it's crazy. And
Wait, isn't
you know,
it worse? It's
it
the
makes
devil. Didn't she declare it to be the devil?
No, she declared it to be Bel, who is their god.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Sam
Yep.
liked it. Ha ha ha! You're
Yeah.
dead. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we thought. Hold on. So
Did
we're
you
gonna
hear the
backtrack
celery?
this. Hold on.
Did you hear the celery crunch on the sound edit?
You know what? I really should have I should have taped this and put it onto YouTube so I could do a frame by frame on this. I might have to in the future just because it's such a funny scene. Here we go. Let's watch it again just for posterity. These women are just crushed. Look at them. Hold on. Like we're gonna have to look at the women because they're just like, what? Okay, no, we'll get there. All right, get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're out of here, sister. All right, here we go. Does anybody think?
Oh no, okay, so she did try to use her legs. Okay, my bad.
Does anybody think she's got any chance in fucking hell of clearing this bull?
Wait a minute, Steve. Okay, we got a continuity error here. Actually,
is she wearing boots?
No, her back is to the bull.
Okay.
Where is her injury after
That's
this?
true. Her injury is in the front, so we can see her tatas. You're right.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be ancient Rome? No, stupid.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's Atlantis.
This is supposed to be ancient Atlantis, where bull jumping is supreme sport. Sam, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you stupid. That was totally out of line. That is my pain talking. Oh, by the way, just so you guys can all reaffirm that doctors are not your friends, the Hippocratic Oath is a bunch of bullshit. And I'm sorry if there's any doctors in here. I'm sure if you're a doctor in here, I'm not talking about you. I'm sure you're a great doctor. And if I got in a car accident where I almost got trampled and destroyed by an 18-wheeler, you would leave the hospital. You would have me leave the hospital with more than 2 Tylenol, 4 Motrin, and a prescription for Tylenol and Motrin to pick up at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Just saying. Hippocratic Oath. Sure. Do no help. I think that's what the Hippocratic Oath should be changed to. Okay, so we're back to betting. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll on here, even though you know what? We've already ruined this one. No, we already know she's not gonna clear it. So let's finish this one. Here we go. Ready? Crunch. Oh man, her friends are like, oh man, that's like getting hit by an 18-wheeler in a Dodge Charger. Oh, where did that horse horn come from in the middle of your stomach? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Have I been missing it the whole time? Nathan, the show makes complete sense. I'm having an epiphany.
Oh, it must be those drugs.
The show. What drugs? They gave me Tylenol and Motrin. There's no drugs. What? Where did Belle penetrate whatever her fucking name is? Chrysanthemum. Karis. In the baby maker. Belle just impregnated Crisis. Belle is Merlin's father, not Taliesin. It's clear the whole time. She's been perforated in the baby maker.
There we go.
Holy shit! It's a miracle. And she of course feels no pain. She's like, hole in my stomach? What the? That's a Tuesday for me. She's looking at the I guess that's the Triforce of. Is this where anybody in the crowd gets her a psychiatrist?
Yeah.
You're talking to a bull.
Well,
you have a head injury.
Wouldn't people jump in and pull her out? You know, that's what I'm thinking. No.
No.
You know, and Josh, so there is a flashback into this scene later on, but this is pretty much it. There's not really there really isn't anything to really say what goes on, like why
Alex,
she went in there, all that stuff.
Alex, I love you because you're so right. That is the best feeling in the world when you go into a pharmacy, right? You're at the pharmacy and you go, "Hello, I have just come from said emergency room. They have given me a prescription for some medications." And then the pharmacist looks at it and goes, "Ah, yes, I know these well. If I was to fill these through this prescription, it would cost you $40. But if you want to walk over there to aisle 3, you can get about 2,000 of these for $5. And you're like, "Oh, well, that's splendid. Thanks." And you go buy your 10,000 Motrin. You love how the number's going up as yeah. Exaggeration. That's the key to my life.
Oh, it's the only way to live. Like what Fadian said, where's Dr. Kaladin, therapist extraordinaire, when you need him? Oh, man.
Dr. Kaladin? Fuck Dr. Kaladin. That guy, I know Dr. Kaladin's following, he ain't going to give me no pain medicine. Dr. Kaladin's going to sit me on a couch and be like, "How are you feeling today?" I'll be like, right. "Kaladin, I'm feeling like I'm in fucking pain.
Well,
how are you going to help me, Dr. Kaladin?"
Steve, after all that you go through, though, with Dr. Kaladin, after you're done, you're going to be able to say, "I am the law."
And then everything will heal itself because I'm the law. Okay, got it. Very good. Okay, I can take that. It's gonna take some time. Okay, so real quick, and then we'll get off this scene. But this is the greatest scene ever. Remember, this is the greatest scene to ever be put to television. Okay. What do you require of me, bull? It's a bull. She's had a psychotic break and thinks it's a god. It's a bull. Okay. Would you like to take me out to dinner? Is what I heard her say. Is that what she said? Would you like to take me out to dinner? Okay.
Yeah, you just needed to conjugate the verb more correctly.
Okay. I think she said it too angrily, so I think he's gonna turn her down. Oh, see, hold on. We got to get back to the Nike Bloods. My daughter has been kidnapped. That's what she said.
Your translation changes every time.
Will you get her out of the kitchen? Is what she said. I think I'm just gonna do a fucking stream. I think I'm just gonna do a fucking. I think I'm just gonna do a video of me translating Bad Atlantean. All right, here we go. We ready for it? Here it comes. That really pissed him off. He did not want. Oh, okay, the Nike Bloods. For some reason, there's an upset boy with his tongue sticking out on one foot of her Nike Bloods. I'm not sure why there's a cameo from the Binding of Isaac in fucking Pendragon cycle, but that sure looks like Isaac from Binding of Isaac to me. What do you think, chat? Has
What
anybody
is
played the
Binding of
Binding of
Isaac?
Isaac? The Binding of Isaac. I'm glad you asked. The Binding of Isaac is a fucked up. It's a fucked up game. It's fun. My son loves it. It's fun. It's actually a fun and challenging game, but the story of it is fucking crazy. I just want an image. Just give me an image. No, not videos. Image.
The Gribbler report comes in. What the fuck is this? And then
Yes, exactly.
Sam,
That is
stroke check on Sam 8000.
Oh, stroke check. Stroke check. Are you okay, Sam? I'm sure he's fine. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. What the fuck? Guests can stream on their own destination. What? I I No, I'm just trying to share a screen. StreamYards, are you having a stroke? All right, here we go. Here's the Binding of Isaac.
Okay.
So why is there a cameo of the Binding of Isaac on her shoe? I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's there. Look at it. Tell me that's not Isaac right there.
Okay, Sam.
I think
I am smoking a blend that I made called the Witch King.
the Witch King of Agmar.
Yes.
Nice.
That's exactly it.
Hey, Black
nice
King.
dark blend.
This show is lame. What's not lame? Turncoat. That's true. Turncoat is not lame. Turncoat is wonderful.
It is fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay, so moving on. We're gonna get through this. We gotta get to the second part. Okay, so Isaac has made an appearance in We Go to the Summerlands.
Yep. You have no idea who won at all. Talamar, the blue people, they are supposed to probably be one of those British Celt tribes, but and it may have they may have said that they're barbarians or something,
man,
but
you guys are making thank you. Okay, can I say thank you to every single one of you? I know there's only 14. There's been 14 to 20 of you guys here. Thank every single one of you, because every single one of you have confirmed that I am not insane. When Ben Shapiro cut.
Oh man, Black Cane, I love you to death, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, when does Ben Shapiro cut in to Hawk the gold scam? Don't worry, Ben Shapiro shows up later. It's not quite him, but there is a guy that is obsessed with gold and Jews. He shows up. Don't worry. He has a yarmulke and everything. Don't worry, he'll show up. But guys, it's okay, because we're not gonna go take you to the cool looking fight where we get to see what Taliesin's actual power is. Get some sort of explanation of what his singing does to people. We're just gonna go to the Summerlands, where we then assume that they lost because they're begging for homes to live in.
Maybe. Don't know.
Is that not? Refresh me if I'm wrong. Is that not the? Oh wait, I'm sorry. The next scene is two priests are wandering around aimlessly. That's all they're doing. They're one because I guess that's all priests back in the Middle Ages. I guess that's all priests did in medieval times.
Yeah.
Is they didn't
Well,
like go to churches. They just wandered around aimlessly looking for things.
well, so far, this show has had a scene where a guy gets a baby out of a river. It goes then to the bull scene. Then it goes to that fight scene that we just showed part of, and then it cuts here into the Summerlands where Karis all of a sudden is. So, but you don't have a connection that they abandoned Atlantis because I mean that kind of comes in later, but so far you have four scenes that don't connect, but people jump into it that you've seen previously, and you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? It is so jarring to start in it just it was a bad so how they developed the show. It's called The Rise of the Merlin. Merlin doesn't make an appearance until
Who's this Holy Mary? Why are you telling me all this shit? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why are you here? Why are we all here? Why have we gotten here? What is here? Who knows what's here? But this place is going to be of a great importance. So don't forget about it, okay? Let's get the flock out of here. Okay, not Mary. Let's get the fuck out of here. Sounds good, right? Is that about some of the that's some of that scene?
yeah, it's jarring because all of a sudden she's there and not in Atlantis.
But why is she there? She's just
Right.
sitting there, and two priests show up, and then the
Well,
priests leave with her. It's like,
or
oh,
or the question is she still in Atlantis, and is this place Atlantis, or is this England proper? You know, don't know.
so okay, so we leave, and the priests leave with her, and then thank God we are at Yin Yaz Avachad.
Oh, Steve, your old English is terrible.
Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it right this time. We are in Yiz's avocados. Okay, we've made it to
Yes,
Yavis's avocado. Okay, thank God. So we're at the avocado. Thank God. This is
this is
of
the
course,
worst actress in the show.
since she has crazy eyes, we already know she's fucking crazy because she is. So she takes the horses because, of course, the hot-looking horse girl lady who is sister to the savior of the people, I guess, of Atlantis. I'm not sure what she saved or who she saved, but she is a savior and she is a sister. She is the only one tending to the horses. So thank God she is put in a place of importance
Yeah.
like she should be. Okay. Uh, and then Taliesin shows up because we have apparently lost the fight with the okay. Here's where we get confused. The horse is dying. Oh no. Uh, now we get to
No, it's
uh.
not dying.
Oh, sorry.
The horse is pregnant, and the baby hadn't turned.
That's right.
The colt
Right.
hadn't turned.
The horse is not. The horse is dying from childbirth because the colt is giving it a hard time. Um,
Yep.
and then the people that teamed up with the Romans to with the song of Taliesin, the savior of our people, didn't save anybody, and we're here begging for land. Right?
Yep. Either
Is that
that or they're begging. I can't remember if they're begging if they're asking for assistance or just shelter or something. I
Jesus
think
horse? Yes, Jesus horse. Don't worry. They
yeah.
they murder Jesus horse. She is Moraine of the show. She
Oh,
knives
that's
the
it.
Norse to throw. She kills the horse just like Moraine. She
Yep.
kills it dead.
Worse than Moraine though, because she does it as a sacrifice.
She does it as a sacrifice. You're right. She does. She doesn't even get the house. She doesn't even give the horse a chance to be like, "Hey, fat bitch, will you let me go?" And she's like, "No," and cuts her fucking throat. This baby's just sitting there going, "Hi, I'm a baby horse. Will you name me Christopher?" And she's like, "No!" Cuts her throat
Wow.
off.
Steve is in the middle of a fever dream right now.
I am a little bit.
He's going to be
So,
giving Templeton nightmares.
will you name me? Will you please name me Christopher the horse? No, we're killing you instead for God or evil God. Since she wait, so wait, is that what we're doing? Since is it Crisis? I will never get her name right.
Karis.
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 Since Karis is in league with the good god Bel, Morgana has decided to team up with the devil.
Yep.
Is that about right?
Yeah, she desires power.
Jesus
The
Christ.
priest that they have there won't train her in how to get more power because he knows all she is interested in is power.
Can I tell you? Can I say something real quick? Just one caveat.
Okay.
There's been many already, but one.
True.
How many more times can Asmongold be right? Women are the cause to all of our fucking problems.
Wow.
Well, look. I mean, what can I say? The girl, the powerful girl takes the place. She takes place with God, and they're good. And then the other girl gets jealous and says, "I'm gonna team up with evil God, and we're gonna destroy shit." And it's like, okay, well, there we go. So apparently, Taliesin's song failed, and they're here begging for land. And I'm trying to get to Horse Jump 2. Hold on, let me get to. Let's get to Horse Jump 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. This is where they have it.
By the way, this is when they fall in love at this dinner.
Yeah.
They just fall in love. That turkey was really fucking good. I'll tell you.
So Taliesin sings as the bard, and somehow invades her mind as he stares at her, and so he sees all this.
Did she?
Going though.
Did he bewitch Crassus? Is it Crassus? They get a name right?
Karis.
Shit. Did she bewitch Karis into falling in love with her? Did she never fall in love with him? News at 11. Okay, the bull is back. Here it comes. Are we remembering her getting hit again, or is this round 2?
It's round 2 because she has the injuries.
Okay, yes. Oh, you're right. Okay, here we go. Pull time. Will she clear the bull this time? My spelling is all fucked up. Let me fix it. Too many capitals. That's what I do. I put a G instead of an H. That was wonderful. Yes, no, and everybody's favorite answer. I don't fucking care. There we go. Okay. Poll started.
Yeah, I won't vote because I know the right answer.
By the way, everybody, after this stream, I think I am actually going to try and stream. Hopefully, everything works. I am going to try and stream this wonderful game I have found that my son, after he found out that I wasn't dying, decided to buy me a game on Steam, which made me tear up a little bit. Eugenics. He bought me.
He did buy it.
He bought it for me. So I'm gonna play it for a little bit on Steam after the stream. We're gonna fuck up some cats, and it's gonna be great. All right, back to the poll. Oh no, that's that. I almost just. I got a weird text from Salty. I'm trying to decipher what it is yet.
Uh-oh.
It says, "I'm I." This is true. He is I. I'm very
Yeah.
happy for him.
Alex asked, "Oh damn, does she jump forward or backwards?" Alexander, that would
Boom.
give away the answer.
That would give. Okay, so here we go. Let's play it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna change everything because I'm singing with. Oh my God! She got hit like a Mack fucking truck. Like
But
a
yeah,
Mack. Look at that face. She's like, I wouldn't wrestle that bull, bitch. You're.
oh, I forgot about that.
The bull died from exhaustion, y'all. She wins. Thank God. This show sucks. This is episode one. Now, the reason I'm showing you guys this is episode one. Would anybody in their right fucking mind tune in for episode two after this episode?
People that know all the intermediate details.
Only people that have maybe watched the show or read the books.
Yeah.
That's it. It's the same thing with a certain other few shows that we've talked about. Is it not? Who in their right mind would show up for the second season of Wheel of Time? Only people that have read the
I would
book.
say the same. I would say the same
for things to
thing.
change.
Well, that's the thing. Is like you and I, both started off Wheel of Time thinking, oh, maybe it'll get better, maybe it'll get better, maybe it'll get better, and then finally it was just like, okay, yeah, we're enough episodes into it.
True.
I'm only in it to rip this shit apart.
Right.
Now, I will say, and you've agreed with me on this.
Yeah.
Is the episodes have gotten better every time since.
Now they have. They're far from perfect.
Very far, yes.
But they have gotten better. I will say that much. And being trying to be someone that is fair when I am critiquing shows, I do think the episodes have gotten better. Now, to be fair, also, I have fallen asleep to every episode in this fucking show.
Yeah. Now so
it might be a little different tonight. I was in a fucking car accident, so I need to watch it again. There was some actual fighting happening in this episode. I was shocked, and the choreography actually looked pretty okay. I was also shocked again. So I was like, "Wow, maybe there's something here in episode 5."
Well, and there was a battle scene in episode 3 that was pretty good. Aside from the yelling king, Vatarok.
I am Vatarok. I am the king of rats.
But like the first 2 episodes were very, very, very incoherent.
Yeah.
It was there was just so much missing to glue to be any part somewhat glued together.
Well, and we find out why that is. So it's funny because you and me, two people that have never read these books, oh fuck, shit, sorry. I have to move now though because I started. Oh, cock balls. Oh, okay, good.
Yay!
I look like I feel so much better, don't I?
Yes. Are you sitting on Black Cane again?
I am, man. That guy's dick is huge. Jesus Christ.
I'm afraid I'll light my pipe. I can't fucking do it.
My Kane, will you go limp for about 5 seconds? Give me a minute. Okay, goddamn. I know I'm a sexy boy, but fuck off, man. Come on. Give a boy a break. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Heron Marcaro, he was in a real bad car accident yesterday. Was lucky to walk away from it, and and yet he's still retarded enough to stream tonight. So, but he's in that second day, that day after soreness coming out of it. So, um, yeah, it ain't fun. So, um, so yeah, so the first two episodes are wildly incoherent.
Yes.
And it's only until they say, "Hey, the show that has Merlin's name in it finally introduces
Oh, that's what.
Merlin
Okay,
28%
that's okay. That's what we're talking
of the
about.
way into the show."
That's what we're talking about. So let me real quick. I want to just because I shared with everybody else, just because he's asking, I will go ahead and share along with you, just so you can be in you can be in the in crowd. Okay, there's the good. That's the good shot. All right, let's see. I don't want to show all my Google photos because all my fucking porn's in there. So, let's see. I'm kidding. I don't have any porn.
Your
Nobody
post
wants to.
crash.
Nobody wants to see my dick. Let's come on. Let's be real. Nobody wants to see it. Come on. Let's
He has
come
to
on.
have pictures of it so he can see it himself.
Yeah, it's true. It's so microscopic. You gotta you have to look really hard. It's like, is there a dick there? I don't see it. What, you're fucking kidding me? I don't see shit down there. Where'd it go? Where did I go? Picture. What happened? I'll find it. I swear. Um, that's a good one. We'll go with that one. I think that's the one we're going with. Let's see if I can share it. Um, what is happening here? Go to. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. This is so dumb. I hate my life. I'm gonna just do this. Download. Yes, very good. We'll download this one. Yes, we can do it this way. We'll just download it instead of fight with Google Pictures because Google Pictures is stupid as fucking cock. That's not true either. Google Pictures is actually very good. If you don't have Google Pictures, you should have. If you have a Google phone, Google Pictures is actually pretty great because it like anytime you take a picture with your phone, it saves it and archives it to your phone. Um,
Yeah, I don't do
it's
that.
it's pretty cool. Um, it's a little dangerous if you got like as many dick pics in there as I do, but you gotta delete those from time to time.
Yeah, your problem is they're other people's dicks.
That yeah, shit. Well, um, I better find a better way to deal with that because you're right. I
Mhm.
didn't even think about that. I'm such an idiot. Oh well, live and let live. All right, here you go. That's there you go. Heron Martiro. That's the what the fuck is this? New to streaming or looking to level up? Check out StreamYards for $10. What the fuck? Why? I can share this link now. What is going on with StreamYards? I'm sorry about that, guys. That was a mistake. So yeah, so that's the first car. That's my car. I was in it. I got hit by an 18 wheeler. Um, so yeah, there you go.
Yep.
All right. So what were we talking about?
So 28% of the way in, we finally
Oh,
get introduced to Merlin.
well, but we were talking about me and you
Hmm.
figuring out why this show is failing and how it would have been really, really fucking easy for them to fix. Do you know how you fix it? You make the first season about fucking Taliesin, the first book. You don't cram all that shit into 2 episodes. Because guess what? It sure seems like there's a lot of interesting stuff going on with crayons?
Karis.
Karis. Fuck. It's not crayons. Karis?
Hmm.
Karis.
Yep.
Crayons. Crayons, Karis. Crayons, Karis. Karis, crayons. Okay. Karis. Got it. There's some shit happening there that you could probably get at least
Hmm.
without extending too much 7, 8 seasons out of. You could extend the bull scene and actually have it be like explain what they're doing. Like you literally have them go in there, a group of people. Why are they there? Are they being punished? Are they there for show? Is it their job? Is it a rite of passage? Is it
Right.
why are they in there jumping bulls? Is it because they need to tire the bulls out for slaughter so they can eat them later? What
Yeah.
like why are you there? What is it,
Right.
an honor to be there? Is it a dishonorable thing to be there? Do you want to be in the bull? Like what? That's a whole episode.
Okay.
So why have you taken, like, because you're in such a hurry to add Merlin, you
Yeah.
you have destroyed your show. You name the show the Pendragon cycle, and you put at the end maybe the birth of Merlin, if you have to have Merlin in there. And then the last 2 episodes can be about the birth of Merlin and all the bullshit that goes along with that.
Yeah.
You build up to that. All the scene, instead of skipping all the scenes when they're on the run and she's pregnant, you have her dealing with Merlin being a pain in the ass baby, being like a magical baby. Maybe she's feeling magical side effects because Merlin is fucking magical, and like she starts shooting fucking lightning bolts from her belly button. I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah. Well,
make it.
it
uh,
it allows you time to actually properly develop the courtship of between Talius and Karis. But because everything happens at the end of episode 1 and the beginning of episode 2, it's just like boom, it's
Well,
all of a sudden.
and then you right, and then you do an aftermath scene in episode season
Yeah.
8. You do a long epilogue because you eventually in episode of, like, I think it's 5, you have Merlin show up and find Crayon, and Crayon is just sitting there, and she's like, "Oh, my Merlin has found me. I'm still not 80 years old. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm still a plump, beautiful 20 with perky boobs."
Yeah, that was at
You
the end of episode 3.
actually Merlin has aged more than Karis.
Yeah, because they have kid scenes in there with him.
75 years later.
Yeah, well, and that's what's especially jarring. So like she gives birth to Merlin at the end of episode 2. It cuts to Merlin waking up as a grown man with a huge ratty beard, and it pans out and it says 75 years later,
Here, I can find
and
it. Yeah.
then it ends episode 2. So I mean, so you don't.
That's episode 2.
Yeah.
Is it
So
episode 2?
yeah. So the span between episodes 1 and 2, the beginning of 1, end of 2, is approximately about 100 years.
Is it? That's episode 2.
Yeah, that's the end of episode 2.
I,
Yeah, because then you're properly introduced to Merlin in the next episode, where he goes and he meets up with Vortigern and meets up with Aurelius as they kill Vortigern, and
God damn, you're fucking right. It is. Wow.
and so when they get to the Merlin story proper, it then the show then starts to focus, and things become a little bit more streamlined, although they're still leaving parts of it where they're not really explaining things very well. Watching episode 5 today, episode 5 would be the first episode that I would consider good. It was tighter. The the character work in it was so much better, um, because they allowed the characters to actually have extended scenes with others and let them breathe a bit. And there was the episode still has some problems in there, namely the kid scenes with Merlin, younger Merlin, that they probably could have removed, um, but it's there is there's just a lot of it
I need to watch it again
overall.
because I
Yeah,
can't say it's good, bad, or sideways. I fell asleep. Not no, I fell asleep. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. I fell asleep because I'm tired. I was in a car accident. My body's fucked up. That's
yeah,
why I fell asleep. Um, there was some fight. Look, but I will say I don't. The fucking one-on-one I thought looks. I need to watch it again because that's basically when I woke up when they had the one-on-one duel.
yeah,
It looked pretty dumb to me, and the reason they did it looked pretty stupid. But I need to rewatch it, and I will clarify myself better because I wouldn't take that to the bank. You know what I mean? That was sort of like
yeah,
I woke up in a bad mood type deal, right?
yeah.
Um, but
The-
here, this is how episode 2 ends, real quick. So she shoots Taliesin.
yeah, Karis'
Well,
sister kills Taliesin out of nowhere. By the way,
because she's jelly. Because she wants the dong dong, diggity dong of Taliesin.
yep,
And Merlin has better. Merlin is Perrin Golden Eyes.
yes.
Um, yes, he actually is Perrin Golden Eyes. Okay, so he wakes up for some reason out in the cold.
Yeah,
Why is he out
Alexander
here?
Taliesin is Merlin's father in this series.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. You have no idea.
yeah. And you're right, Alex. It's another show that doesn't have good script writers. The writing is bad. The directing is bad. The editing is horrible, um,
Look,
and so a
Alex.
lot of the
I
like
have it on good authority that he has um, braided his junk to his pubes.
wow.
That's how long his beard is. Just saying. Okay, moving on.
Um, but yeah, so with all of this stuff that's going on, you know, it's blocked so horribly, um, and it doesn't like the parts where the acting's awful. A lot of times you can tell that the acting's awful because the directing and the writing is bad.
Right,
Um,
a
you know,
lot of the a lot of the acting problems. I don't even know if it's the actor's fault. I'm beginning to think it's not. I think it's the director's fault. I think it's the show the storytellers, the screenwriter's fault because they're given some awful lines to give, and the way that the director is telling them to present them, it is really awkward.
mhm.
Very awkward.
And that's the episode.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's not like Merlin like galloping off to that's it. And it's like, and that is it of the Talia. As far as I know, now this is hearsay because I didn't read the book again. As far as I know, that is all of the Taliesin book that you get.
Hmm.
Is that correct?
So far as and as far as again, as far as I know, I mean, there may be some
That
flashbacks that
that's
later
what
that come into it,
that's what I'm
but
being told, right? So if that's
mhm.
what I'm being told, how are we doing a good job of following the book?
Right.
That's what
Bingo.
everybody keeps saying. That is the claim to fame so far for this series that I have heard so far, is that Pendragon Cycle is being loyal to the source material. You're telling me a book. How long's the book? Hold on. It could be a
I can
200-page
tell you
book.
here. Hold on. I got you.
400. How is it? How is it 450 to 550? What? Wait, what? Book
Oh,
one
I
of the
don't have
Pendragon
it.
Cycle typically ranges between 450 to 550 pages, depending on the edition. Common
Yeah.
paperback editions, such as the Harper Voyage or Bean, generally approximate
Yeah.
496 to 512 pages, and its epic fantasy novel categories around 500 to 540 pages. Common print length is 496 pages. Amazon edition 2008 was 512 pages. The Target version, other versions such listings indicate a version that came out on Target, which was 736 pages, specific paperback versions at Target. So it's not that short a book. It's not that long a
No.
book, and it's not that short a book.
Yeah. It's about 175,000 words, approximately.
That is not 2 episodes, people.
Yeah.
So, this claim to fame that we are following the source material, somebody explain it to me, because I don't understand how you are, because you have skipped a swath of shit to get to the Merlin book.
Yeah. Yeah. You can say that in the scenes where it's pulling from, it may be faithful in those scenes.
Yeah.
But but in terms of the context, you, you've torn away the context that actually does a good job of basing the non-book reader into being able to follow what's going on. And I've spoken with a few people that have watched this, this first 2 episodes, and they can't follow it because they just they're not they're confused as to what exactly is happening.
So, and I just looked this up real quick. It's an AI. Now, it's an AI thing, so bear with that. I asked, is Taliesin in book 2 of Pendragon Cycle? The answer I got back is yes, Taliesin is a major character in book 2 Merlin of Stephen R. Lawhead's Pendragon Cycle. How?
Yeah.
It's just going to be Flashback City?
Is it a flashback, or does he not die until sometime in Merlin's youthful years, and so they just changed that a little bit to have him die at his birth? You know, yeah, I don't know. Um, Josh may be able to answer that.
I
But
don't know.
the
Are they
so I mean,
doing all this stuff? See now. Okay, so now this is where we come into the. This is where a screenwriter needs to step in and screenwrite. Okay, you can still be faithful to a book series if you take scenes from book 2 that make sense to put in book 1, so the watcher can make sense of said episode or said thing because you moved it up a book.
yeah,
That is where making a book into a television show becomes challenging, because sometimes those things need to happen. We as a group of people have never said that that's not okay or that that's not feasible. We have in fact said we know that changes are going to have to be made. It is a part of the process. But if you're just taking the thing going, okay, this is the chapter this is where this happens. We're doing that. The next chapter does this. We're doing that, and so on and so on and so on. You are doing a disservice to not only the material, but to the books
Mhm.
because you're making it worse.
Yeah.
That's my personal thought.
Well, yeah. Again, because it's I understand the rules of adaptation, um, and from what I understand, and talking with Al Dan about it, uh, he had mentioned that a lot of this is from Merlin's perspective, and he sees past, present, and future all at the same time. And it may be that what they're trying to do is convey that whole thing going on. But that if they're trying to convey Merlin's perspective and seeing things in the past in these first two episodes, all at the same time of seeing the present and the remainder of it, that is insanely hard storytelling to do on a television show.
Yep.
And personally, I think that is a storytelling uh, uh, uh,
Blunda.
blunder, because that's not something you do.
No,
You
it,
TV,
they
you
try.
just
They
you've got to get
tried.
straightforward and
They tried
go.
it. They tried it in The Witcher season 1. It did not work.
Yeah,
The Witcher The Witcher season 1 was a complete mess. It was actually still a pretty it was a pretty The Witcher season 1 was actually still a watchable season of television, mostly because of Henry Cavill putting it on his shoulders and
yep,
rocking it all the way home.
yep,
But story wise, it was a complete mess because it does exactly what you're saying. It did exactly what you're saying that Pendragon Cycle would have to do the books they want to do.
yeah. If that's the perspective that they're trying to convey, I haven't seen anything that says that yes, they're trying to do it that way or not. I'm kind of going off of what Al Dan was saying. If that was what Al Dan was saying, I can be mistaken. I don't know it, but it's that's not of a method of storytelling that allows non book readers uh, who are unfamiliar with the source material to be able to get in the flow of the show easily at all.
Right. Yeah.
And that's one of the things, like, you do want to do adaptations so that you can bring in the people that know the source material, your the fans of the IP. You want them along for the ride, but you also have to make the show accessible to those who don't know the IP, because part of it is you want them to be able to watch and enjoy the show. The other goal is, just like what they did with Lord of the Rings. It's, hey, go read the source material. It's
Yep.
great. And and I personally don't think this is a great advertisement for the book series,
No.
but I already have the book
It's to me
series on my list of things to read anyway. And so I'm
what
going to
they
read it, but
what they've
you
done.
know,
I'm not gonna read it. I'm the other side of that. I'm not reading
yeah,
it. I have no interest in it. I Ooh, how do I say this? Because I don't think I don't think this is something I thought I would ever say in my life. I think right now I would rather go watch Guy
uh,
Ritchie's Excalibur or Arthur King of the Sword. What is it called? Guy Ritchie's
oh,
fucking
I can't remember.
uh Guy Ritchie
Crap Arthur, I think it was called.
King Arthur Legend of the Sword. I think at this point I would rather go watch Guy Ritchie's King Arthur Legend of the Sword than watch this again. One, because
Yeah,
Charlie Hunnam is similar, in my opinion. Charlie Hunnam is similar to a Henry Cavill He's a great actor. He can pull a
Uh,
movie around on his shoulders and make it work. I truly think he's that type of actor. I could be alone on that, but I do believe that of Charlie Hunnam. Number two, it's fucking stupid, but it's fun. It's just it's stupid. It's literally dumb. It's retarded. It's Guy Ritchie's stupid shit, but it's a fun time. There's sword fighting. There's Charlie Hunnam is blowing up 20 guys with Excalibur because it's a magic sword shit. And it's got a slew of great actors in it. What's his name? The black dude from Gladiators in it.
mm, hmm
Oh man, it sucks. I hate that I can't ever remember that guy's name because he's such a great actress.
I know you're talking about.
It
I
bothers
can't
me.
remember his name
It
either.
bothers me so much I can't remember his name because
Ansu or
he's such a good actor.
is it Ansu? Is that his name? I'm probably wrong.
Um, Demon Hanusu.
Okay. Black Kane's got it. Jimon Hansu.
Jamon Hansu, yes. He is such a great. He needs to. His agent should have said, "Hey, let's shorten that to Dijon or Digimon or something."
It's just as long as Jimon.
No, no, just something. Like, but no. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, something that people can instantly like connect with. I can't find that name. I is a first name
Yeah, Jimon. Yeah.
is Jamon Hansu is fine, but they need to do something with like DJ. Just drop man, just
Oh,
DJ Hansu.
there you go.
That's it. That's his name, DJ
Okay.
Hansu, starring in fucking Gladiator. Just everything he stars in, DJ Hansu. Just drop the rest and make it GJ. That's his acting name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, he's solid. And Black Kane's right. He's never allowed to wear a shirt in any movie he's in.
He isn't. He has to
Uh,
be topless and everything. I think it's in his
dude, dude,
clause in his contract.
dude, uh, I'm fucking heterosexual as the day is long, and come on,
He
you can
that dude's
still
got
respect the dude's physique. It's like
that
you
dude's
look
got
at Cavill,
yeah.
and Cavill, you're just like, yeah, dude, I could watch you do pull ups, dude.
That dude's got some pecs. I'm talking about DJ
Yeah,
Hansu. That guy is fucking. He's a great actor, and he doesn't get nearly enough
yeah,
credit. He doesn't. He's a great actor. Um, so I would rather watch that movie because it's got all those good actors in it than watch King Arthur than watch Pendragon Cycle because the Pendragon Cycle is it's just a mess. It's
yeah,
just a mess. I'm sitting here waiting. Right, episode 5 happened. Right, I am. His brother is going to die of infection or of something because we all know Uther needs to take charge and be a shit king for Arthur to become king. We all know it needs to happen.
yeah. I
And
think
it's
yeah,
already sort of the lore for that has already sort of been dropped because I watched enough of the episode. You got Merlin talking to the guy that apparently Merlin fell in love with the chick. What's
yeah. It's his father-in-law.
so fell in love with this girl who
Yeah,
he managed to he blames her for dying even though he tried to save her, and they get over it, blah 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 blah, blah, blah. But they basically, it's one of those, he's mad at her but they get over it, yada yada yada, they make up, and he goes, well, what about these two boys from the north? What do you think of it? And he goes on about is it Ansel? He's like, Ansel is this great guy.
Aurelius. Yeah,
Aurelius. I'm sorry, Aurelius. He's a great guy. He's a great fighter. He's got this mind. He's the best. He's this, that, and the other. Blah 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 blah. He is the king we fucking need. Well, what about the other brother? Yeah,
And I see
he's there.
dark.
Can we talk about something else? Because I don't want to talk about the other brother. So we can already tell sloppily. We have foreshadowed very sloppily
Hmm.
that I would not be surprised if what I'm sorry, what's his name again? The king, the kid,
Aurelius.
Aurelius. I would not be surprised if in episode 6 Merlin shows back up to them and Aurelius is dead.
Yeah.
And Uther is, and all these people have backed behind Uther because Uther won some great battle for them, being fucking just a hard ass motherfucker. And
Yeah.
we're not going to see the battle. We're not going to see any of this. We're just going to see Merlin having to deal with Uther instead of Aurelius because that's what he has to do.
Hmm.
Um, and I think that's where we're at. Um,
Yeah. And
uh,
like ultimately, what this show is for me, and we were talking about it with Corey last night, is the bones for the show are great. The
yes, they're
potential's there
there.
to be awesome,
The potential is
and
there. I'm sorry. I got
you
to run to
know,
the bathroom. Sorry.
yeah, it's
You can
fine.
go ahead.
I'll make my point. You know, you're listening, so um, you're muted now. So,
I have
um,
Bluetooth. I can hear you. That's all I was
oh
saying.
fuck,
Sorry.
yeah. Well, we'll have fun listening to you pee. Um, but like the bones are there for to have a great show. They just made some huge missteps with how they structured it that forced them into ways of telling the story that just don't work. And so for me to sit there and say episode 5 out of a 7-part series is the first good episode that I would categorize as good. If 6 and 7 continue the upward trend as the show has been doing, uh, you know, is it worth the entire series? Because episodes 1 and 2 were so off the bell curve bad that it just comes out to at best, even if 6 and 7 are solid episodes or great, it still comes out to yeah, it's an all right show, maybe. You know, and that's being the most optimistic about it. Um, I don't want to sit there and have to sit there and fight with trying to figure out episodes to get to a point where I can sit there and be like, okay, yeah, I'm invested. It shouldn't take you 5 episodes to get to a point where you're like, yeah, that was your first episode should be right away. You should be like, yeah, that was a good episode because you got to have something to grip you. It's not like what they kept saying with Wheel of Time, like in Rings of Power. It's like, well, you don't really have a good season until about your third season. It's like, yeah, your audience gives up on you if you're signing up for that kind of failure, you know. Period. So I liked episode 5, um, but I just get this sense that it's too little, too late for me, uh, because even though episodes 3 and 4 were a lot better than 1 and 2, episodes 3 and 4 still had some very serious issues going
Well,
on
what
with
it
it.
comes down to for me, and we talked about this with Corey also, and I think Corey wanted to hop on, but I think he's driving home, so I don't think he's going to make it because I think we're going to finish up here in a second. Um, excuse me. I think what the whole thing comes down to is they made a giant, massive mistake in whoever sold this book to Daily Wire. Daily Wire. First of all, I'm not real keen to the source material. I heard about the source material. The source material, in essence, was a failure. They got picked back up. Um, Anybody that's telling me otherwise is because hold on, did
Yeah, well, and that could be the failure of the book could be for a multitude of reasons. One could be bad. Two, it could have been something that was poorly distributed or advertised by the book publishers. Um, and from what I recall, correct, if I'm remembering correctly, book three uh, was mostly done but never got finished, so it was kind of broken up, and then whoever they re-signed the series with allowed they produced books four and five to kind of fill in the gaps that were there in book
So,
three.
so I just want to read something for you, and this,
Yeah,
they're not. This is all. This is coming from Grok because it's faster to find it through some of these things, because I personally consider this a failure. Okay, now
sure,
whether you agree or not, that's to each their own, right? That's fine. I have
right,
no issue with that. If you want to call it not a failure, that I could see that too, and I wouldn't even fight you on it, right? It's like that's just I
yeah.
look at
No,
it as
I was just presenting the
no, no, no.
argument.
No, 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 absolutely, and that's all I'm saying. It's like I'm not like hard and fast going, "Oh, I'm fucking failure, piece of shit." Like I'm just saying. If you said, "Well, I don't really consider that a failure," it's like, okay, fine,
Mhm.
no problem. I'm not gonna be all over your ass for it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, the Stephen R. Lawhead Pendragon Cycle, commonly referenced as Pendragon Cycle, Taliesin Merlin, Arthur Pendragon Grail, and later Avalon, published in 2025 by Aurelia, whatever the fuck that. I guess another person decided to write a sixth book, or was that a seventh book? One, two, three, four, five,
I think
seventh
Law
book.
had written all of them. Maybe
Um,
it's a different
who the
publisher.
fuck is Aurelia? Why would you? Whatever.
I think it's a publisher.
That I'm just going to throw this out here. That sounds like a bullshit book thrown in to feminize the series. I'm just gonna fucking say it because I don't know how you write an Arthurian legend book and you have Taliesin, Merlin, Arthur, Pendragon, Grail, and and then end on Avalon, and then you have a book title after that named Aurelia. That sounds like a lot of hogwash to me. Avalon is where you fucking end. Sorry, but moving on. I haven't read it, so that's just
Hmm.
my bigot take. Um, this series had a bumpy publishing history, but ultimately succeeded overall. It was originally planned to be a trilogy, but the first publisher stopped after three books, leaving an abrupt ending to Arthur. That's the closest thing to a failure moment, as it frustrated some of the readers with unfinished threads. Lawhead switched publishers, expanded it with more books to fill in gaps and continue the story and get it to grew into a full cycle. The books have a solid fan following, positive reviews from many readers, especially those in the Christian and blah blah blah, and are also described as engaging, well written, and worth a read despite criticisms like pacing, chronological oddities, and the later editions. Obviously, so in later like pacing and chronological oddities in later editions, the editions they forced the author to make to get them published. That's what that is. Recent developments include the 2026 adaptation of Pendragon Cycle on Daily Wire Plus, based on the first books, which has a 88% of the audience score, which is way too fucking high in my opinion. On Rotten Tomatoes, through mixed buzz due to the platform's politics, limited mainstream reviews, and debates over its success. The new prequel book came out in 2025, showing the original. Okay, so I guess it really is a prequel book. So that
Okay.
I retract my previous statement. That I guess it really is the girl that Taliesin falls in love with. Maybe. Does that sound right? Is that her name?
Uh,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Uh,
I again haven't read the books, so
in short, neither series flopped commercially or critically at to the point of being considered a failure. Lawhead had some production hiccups early on, but it endured, found an audience, and even inspired a modern screen adaptation. If you're asking about one specific or the TV show, feel free to clarify. I consider that a failure, personally. Um, I still stand by. Okay, and I will
Mhm.
stand by this till somebody else can prove me otherwise. Daily Wire found the cheapest IP that was not already bought and bought it to get into the fantasy TV realm. That is what they did, and that is why they got Pendragon Cycle. Not because it was this great show, not because they had this great following, not because of any of that shit. They got it cheap, and it was easy for them to make because it was done. Agree,
Yeah,
disagree. Those are my feelings on it.
yeah, and I don't have a I don't have an argument against
You're
that.
muted, dude.
Um, I'm muted.
Or I can't hear you. I don't know. It might be me.
Oh,
Maybe it's me and my headphones.
I think maybe your headphones. um, uh, yeah.
It's probably me,
Steve,
Nate. Hold on.
Steve's having fun. Here, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No, maybe. Can you hear me? Maybe,
Can
maybe.
they hear you? I guess that's the most important part.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear? Can you guys hear me? Um, you know. Excuse me.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. He'll jump back in, get his stuff reset. Um, uh, and Black King, you are 100% correct here. Um, can you hear me now, Steve?
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about
Yeah. Black Cane is 100%. This coming on with the Night of Seven Kingdoms, it's just not a comparison.
Oh,
Um,
it's not even close. Like, well,
yeah,
in Black Cane, you're absolutely right because you got people out there like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm tired of being like, uh, all right, I'm just gonna say, you guys are gonna say change in me. I have walked on age sales for a long time when it comes to calling people out or saying shit about people or talking shit. I've had enough. Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody talks shit about everybody else. I don't fucking care anymore. You got people like John. Was it John Del Orozo? Is that how you
yeah.
pronounce his name?
John Delarose.
John Della Rose going out there calling this the greatest Pendragon cycle. I'm saying, calling it the best fucking show on TV, the best fantasy show we've got since fucking Excalibur. I don't fucking know. Is there something
Well,
older than
he
Excalibur?
said it's the best thing that has been on TV in the past decade.
Which is horse fucking
It's
shit. It
it's a
is the
crazy take.
most. It is the most bullshit. If you want to be taken seriously, you don't say shit like that. The moment you say something like that, you show that it is more important that you're a Republican than it matters that it's a good fucking TV show. And I don't give a fuck about whether you're Republican or Democrat. I want a fucking good TV show. You
Yeah,
can be a goddamn astronaut Martian from fucking the planet Goblock Block, and you fucking like you follow the party of baby eating fucking monsters. If you can make a goddamn good TV show, great. I
yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Well,
So
and
don't say that bullshit because it makes you look like a fucking idiot.
yeah. Well, and this is what we were talking about earlier. This is we have to deal with shows on equal scales. You have to sit there and put things to the side of whoever the producer is, whether it's a conservative producer or a liberal producer. It doesn't matter. You base the show on its merits alone. And so when you look at, Wheel of Time or Rings of Power and you see all the woke elements, well, you can call it out for that, but ultimately what happens is that the the agenda of of the producers impacted the show story negatively in a massive way, outside of the crap of the um, uh, storytelling and on top of that. But when you come to the Pendragon cycle, um, I don't see much of the agenda as writing in that in terms of a conservative point of view, but what I see is that the writing on it and the directing has been really bad.
Well, what?
And
Why? Why? So here, let me pose this question. In Black Kane, it makes him look like a wheel. This is my point
yes,
exactly. It
yes,
is that, but the opposite. You are
yep,
now a Pendragon cycle shill who is going to like the show regardless of whether it is good, bad, or sideways because it is made by a Republican fucking uh show run or show producer. It That's it. You have
hmm
all your credibility is gone because you have decided it's more important who made it than the actual quality of the show. The quality of the show is shit. Now, it might have got better in 5, great. But it's not fucking good.
hmm
It's just
yeah,
not. And until somebody can sit me down, hell, I will watch the show again with anybody that thinks they can sit me down and through episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 and go, well, that scene was really good, and I can go, why? Why was
yeah,
the scene? Why was the scene where the fucking Atlantean king was pushing a knife back at the fucking gang of, I don't know, they're kings of what? What are they kings of even? What's Taliesin's father king of? Do you know? Who even
yeah,
they're kings of?
no,
They have a
well,
fucking bracelet
and
that says they're kings or they're lords or they're whatever. What
yeah,
are they lords of? We don't fucking know. You haven't
right.
told us.
Well, and that's the thing is you can. It's one thing to be an informed reader of the material to be able to fill in the spaces, but that is not what makes the show bad or good. If you have to use external sources for your show to be better, you've got a storytelling problem.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why like when we've criticized Rings of Power and when we've criticized Wheel of Time, we've come at it from, hey, the this is what happened in the books and this is what you should have gone in a direction, but also it was incoherent bullshit too on the shows all the time.
Yep.
And so we call it out on that because it's like you're not telling a story here.
Yeah.
You know, it's just bad.
Yeah. So it's like like I don't. Hell, if Aldan wants to sit down and watch the fucking show with me and you and tell me
Oh,
and
sure.
hey, that's a good scene, and I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
Why? I
and
have
if
no problem saying it, and we're friends, so it's like I would
right,
like to think that I'm not out to get him. We don't got to do it live. We can do it by ourselves. I don't give a shit.
yeah,
I would love to understand why he thinks this show in particular is doing a good job of storytelling because it's not.
yeah, and who knows? He may be catching something in the storytelling that we're not. I
I mean,
don't
it's
think
maybe
it's the case,
maybe he's
but
right. If he catches something, it's like, oh fuck,
bingo.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah,
You're right. You
I,
know,
I am more than happy with being incorrect on something
well, that's
and
fine.
be and being shown the
But that
something
also, but
properly.
I also want to interject. If it takes him going and being like, well, if you look at it this way and you look at it that way, and that's how it's supposed to be broken down, and that's why it's good. That is also again a
Yeah,
failure on the writer and the storyteller of showing the person that is watching it that how it's supposed to be watched because you
yeah,
have failed. It's showing a regular viewer
hmm
what the fuck is going on.
right. And I wouldn't disagree with that either. Um, I
So
don't mind being corrected, but it's the correction the individual doing having to do the correction has a double difficult task to do that with. You know, um, it just it'd be a challenge, but again, perfectly fine with doing that. I
yeah.
don't mind watching it. I mean, hell, I could watch her get cracked by that bull again and laugh my ass off all the time. You know,
I mean, look, I think there's moment. Look, I think what we had talked about the number one big thing I talked about, I think you, me, and Salty talked about it, and we may even have talked about it with Aldan. They fucked up because they should have started. The show should have started with Taliesin and moved from there.
Right. Or Merlin, whichever. But you tell that story. You don't.
Right.
You
Or Merlin
don't.
and you go back to Taliesin, or
Right.
I think I personally think the story would have been better off because I think there are moments where the Taliesin actor is okay, and I think there's moments where he's shit. I think that's a
Mhm.
direction thing. I also think that's the problem with Crayon or Crisis.
Karis.
Karis. I think there are moments where she is absolute dog shit, but I also think there's moments when she's good. I think
Yeah.
that's
I think she's mostly pretty solid.
I think
But
that
yes.
I think that's a direction. I think that actually for both of them, but
Yeah.
I think they're having to fight the director. I don't think the director slash showrunner slash whatever the fuck you want to call him is
Yeah.
good in getting the best out of their actors.
Hmm.
I think Taliesin is an interesting idea and an interesting story that could be told about
Yes.
uniting a nation that gets split apart because the king gets assassinated because of a jealous sister who wants the man that the sister got. That is a That is a because that's basically the story. Was Taliesin out of nowhere got this magical power? He was using it for good. He was going. He fell in love. He had a baby. He ended up getting this girl who was a princess of Atlantis, pregnant. Everybody
Pretty damn
found on
attractive
it
too.
was yeah, absolutely.
She, she a smoke
You know,
show.
so fell in love with the prince of Atlantis. This was frowned upon because Taliesin was seen as a beggar for some fucking reason. Because I don't understand why Taliesin was seen as a beggar, since he was apparently the prince of a large kingdom that they were willing to give swaths of land to protect their borders. Does that
Yeah.
make any sense? No, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Actually, that's what you use daughters for in that age. Is you use daughters to form alliances like that. You say, look, how about this, Mister Bad Mustache? Taliesin marries Crayon, and you and I bind our lines together forever,
Yeah.
and we are united as a country, as a people. We become a
Yep.
people together. That way, if there's trouble, then we deal with it together because we are then now family,
Hmm.
right?
Yep.
That's how that shit is done.
Yeah.
I I don't know. I think it was a mistake. I think that Taliesin should have been done first. It could have built a great foundation for
Yep.
the and probably better Merlin book, which
Yeah.
then led into Arthur.
Yep. I nothing to argue with there.
So
The go looking at the positives. The Merlin actor is very good in my
yep,
opinion.
I think he is. I
So,
also think he fights the director as well. I think there's times where he's bad as well, not because of him, because of the
yeah.
director. Like,
His traveling companion, Squire guy, I think is solid for. I mean, he's pretty
he's
limited
okay.
in what
He's all
you
right.
know.
He's fine
You
enough.
know,
Yep.
he does his job fine.
Yep.
The father-in-law I thought was good in episode 5. I thought he was
Which
he was
was the
really good.
father-in-law?
The guy that he was arguing with at the dock.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah,
I don't think Arthur and Aurelius.
Aurelius. Yeah,
I
Uther
think
and Aurelius.
Uther and Aurelius. I think are shit. I think they need to recast them. I don't
I
think they're
think
very good at all.
yeah, Aurelius is not very good. Uther is much better, but has some very bad misses.
Yeah.
Um, uh,
I don't think he's good enough for what they need him to be.
Yeah, he overacts.
Yeah,
The
I think what Uther Pendragon needs to be, I don't think that actor is good enough for that role.
and I'll take your word for that because I'm not a Arthurian legend.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
Uther
yeah,
Pendragon is. I mean, Uther
yeah,
Pendragon is Arthur's
Arthur's dad.
father, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he basically builds. From my like, I'm far from an Arthurian legend expert, but from my knowledge of the Arthurian legend, Merlin tries to turn Uther into the king of the land,
Hmm.
and realizes when Arthur is born out of wedlock that Arthur is the one.
Oh, okay.
So he now of course some of this is I'll be honest, some of this is coming from Excalibur. So whether it's true or not, Excalibur the movie. In
Okay.
Excalibur the movie, what happens is Uther is a fucking asshole. He's a shit king, but they have all united under him because he's got Excalibur and he's just mowing people down, right? So they respect him as king because he's got Excalibur. He then makes an alliance with the last holdout, keeping him from uniting the land. Uther, being the horny asshole he is, lusts for the wife of the last holdout's wife,
Uh,
and then finds a way to get the king out of the castle, goes into the king's chamber and the guise of the king while the king is out searching for Uther. He fucks his wife, he leaves, and it causes a big fucking war. And Merlin, uh he to make all that shit happen, Merlin had made a deal with Uther, basically saying that I'll help you do all this, but I get your firstborn son.
gotcha.
So he did all this shit. Uther gets everything he wants. He fucks the bitch. He wins the kingdom. Yada yada yada. Uh, she gets pregnant. She has Uther, and he takes Uther.
Arthur.
I'm sorry. He takes Arthur as promised.
Yeah.
He gives him Arthur as promised, and then decides to renege. And
Always
hunts
a good move.
tries to hunt down Merlin. In doing so, gets jumped by a group of people laying in wait for him because he was a shit king. They kill him. He shoves Excalibur into the stone, hence the sword in the stone myth, and there
Okay.
it sits until Arthur pulls it.
Okay. So
So
yeah. So
I
so
don't know if
back.
that's all. I don't know if that's all. That's the story. That's basically the story of Excalibur the movie, which
Yeah.
I like a lot. Um,
Yeah. I need to watch it
but
again.
but
Been a long
um
time.
but fuck, if that's part of the tale and there's some Atlantean shit mixed in there, fucking good. Go with it.
I'm fine with that stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
that's part of myth. That
yeah,
mythology is
go
those
with it.
things kind of just build. And you know, yeah, I'm definitely okay with that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, absolutely.
so like other things like Morgaine, the sister of Karis,
Yeah.
is the worst actress
Oh,
in the
she's
show.
terrible.
Um,
She's
uh,
horrible.
I would say she's probably worse than Vortigern, the yelling
Ah,
king.
how dare you! I'm old again. Ah,
All that guy does is yell for the 15 minutes that he's in the show.
I am old again.
Um,
How dare you!
yeah.
Ah, be spurs my
Uh,
name, again. Sorry.
you um, the music is pretty decent. It's a bit repetitive, but it's pretty decent. The setting is good. The set designs are pretty solid. The CGI is hit and miss where they use it. They don't use a lot of CGI, which I'm pleased with. So I mean, a lot of this is practical stuff. Um, you but when they do use it, sometimes it's very noticeable, and sometimes it's not. Um, So I mean, there are a lot of definite positives. Like this is what we're talking about. There are bones to this show that are so freaking good.
It sucks because it could be great.
Yeah, right.
That's basically where I land on Pendragon Cycle.
Yep.
Pendragon Cycle is not a good show. It's not. It could have been wonderful,
Yeah.
but it's just not.
Yep.
They failed. They made very bad decisions when it came to what they want. They made bad decisions on what they wanted to adapt. When they adapted it, they did it badly. They have skimped on CGI in places where they shouldn't have skimped. They've done stupid things like bull jumping and not explaining a reason why you're doing it. It's like you're doing actions but not explaining it. Then you
Yep.
do a bad exposition dump, which isn't even a good enough exposition dump to explain what your exposition is. When
Yeah.
you have an exposition dump and your exposition dump doesn't update the watcher of what you're doing, you got a fucking problem, bro. And that's
Yeah.
what's happening in that show. Is it was in episode 5 when I woke up. She's doing this exposition dump, and I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. That's bad. It's very bad.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and that's
how did you like You liked House of David, right?
I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes. Like I really
High
like the
Max Future.
production. I really like the production value of it. Um, I get really what I get insanely picky about uh, Bible adaptations because this is where I just find spiritual objections in presenting Bible stuff. Because this is where I would say go word for word, drop for tittle type stuff, and they take a lot of liberties with it. So I take some. I don't watch biblical adaptations
Um,
almost as a rule of thumb.
Black
But the
Cane.
episodes that I did watch were solid in terms of some of the storylines and some of the production value.
I haven't watched all of House of David. Honestly, that House of David came out when I had my stomach thing.
Oh yeah,
So I didn't get a chance to really watch it. I should go back and watch it. I've heard it's pretty
yeah.
good. So I can't say
Stephen
yes.
Lang as the Prophet Samuel. It was a
Um,
brilliant casting job.
so I that's one of those things I need to go back and I'm currently watching Lincoln Lawyer, which I'm enjoying very much actually. The new season of Lincoln Lawyer I think has been really good. I enjoy that show. I know I may be on an island on that, but I think it's good. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Um, yes, we all know that's why he had to lock himself in Demon Reach after he built it. Um, yes, we know that Harry is Dresden. That's also why he can't have Excalibur, and why young Daniel Carpenter is going to be getting Amarachius soon, because he is the son of King Arthur himself. Harry Dresden's best friend, Michael Carpenter, who is in fact King Arthur. Yeah, there you go. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I can't wait for Mirror to show up and for Harry to be where he is. He's in fucking medieval times. He walks up, he sees Michael Carpenter. He's like, Michael, what the fuck is Michael Carpenter doing here? And he just goes swing, yanks fucking Amarachius out of the stone. It's like,
Oh man.
are you fucking Arthur Pendragon? Yes, my name is Arthur Pendragon. Holy shit, motherfucker. My name is Harry. Oh shit, Merlin. I mean, no shit. I didn't mean Merlin. God damn it. My name's Merlin. Shit. What have I done? Wouldn't that be great if it was played off as a joke? It's like he's there to help fucking. Dude, what? How fucking. I know we got to finish the show, but how
Yeah.
fucking funny would it be if it's a mirror, he ends up in the deep past like with fucking with Merlin, or not with Merlin, but with Harry
Art.
Carpenter as Arthur, and he's there to help Arthur, like save the day, and Arthur he helps guide Arthur to the sword, not realizing it's Michael Carpenter, and something gives it like or like Michael Carpenter's line, and he says something like what's a good line that Michael says repeatedly that he would say, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, you're Michael
Have faith.
Carpenter's father. You're Mike. You're Michael Carpenter's
Yeah.
fucking blood,
Ha-
right?"
have faith, Harry.
Or some shit. Or he says something, right? He says something. He's like, "You're do you my what do you think of the name Michael?
Yeah.
Michael is a noble name. Michael is a. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, fucking Michael is a fucking That's part of why I think we're doing this whole like this family line thing for the swords.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with Charlemagne.
Yeah, well, right, with we're having why they're having him look into it. I think Michael Carpenter is a direct descendant of Arthur Pendragon, and I think in Mirror Mirror, Kane, I think you might not be. I would love it too. I don't know if you're that far off. I think Harry might be Merlin. I think he might be Merlin. I really do. I think it would be just something stupid enough for him to say, like he's helping out fucking Arthur do whatever he does. He does something. He juices him up a little bit with some magic power. He's like, "How did you do that? Are you a wizard?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm not." He's like, "Arthur, I'm not really supposed to be saying shit like that." He's like, but we're friends, and I don't even know your name, sir. How is it that we're friends and I don't even know your name? My name is that's true, Arthur. My name, shit, I can't say my name's Harry. I'm Merlin. What? No, what did I fucking do? No, I'm Merlin. Yes, I'm Merlin. Fucking Merlin. You only have one name? Yes. It's a thing
No,
where we come from in my world.
my last name is Merlin. My first name is The.
Yeah. It's something we do for where we come from in my world. We only have one name, and my name happens to be Merlin. Yeah. That's fine. I My name is Arthur Pendragon. Nice to meet you, Merlin. It's oh my God, fucking Christ! And Harry's just shitting his pants, going, "What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I'm fucking Merlin. I'm fucking Merlin. What did I do? What have I done?" And then he gets back to reality, and everything's fine. It's like,
Well,
it's like what?
but if we're talking about like descendants and stuff, all those notes.
And then he goes down in the Demon Reach, and Demon Reach, fucking Merlin goes, You've been to see Arthur, haven't you?" And Harry's like, "Yes." He's like, "So I'm you and you're me." And Harry's like, "No, I don't want to know that."
Yeah. Joshua,
so fucking good.
Merlin's a title in the White Council. The Merlin is a title within the White Council.
So it gets a little confusing because Merlin is such a legendary wizard in all of wizardom in the Dresden Files. Merlin is like by far the most powerful, most famous, best wizard that has ever roamed the earth. Period. Right? No doubt. Right? Do I got that right, Kane? Are you still here, Kane?
No, you're right, dude.
So Merlin is just the fucking bomb diggity. He is the best at everything. He can do everything Harry does good. He's good at fucking combustion, like the all the types of magic. you know,
Yeah.
Molly's good
He
at
can
her
say,
type.
"Blow me to Bermuda," and he comes back
Yep.
in Hawaiian shorts.
Exactly, right? Yeah, you got the types of magic. I forgot, the planning magic where he's good at making circles and trapping shit. That magic, he's good at that. He's good at the combustion magic where you have to use magic
Yep.
instantly. He's an expert
Earth.
at that. He's an expert at veils. He's expert at earth magic. He's an expert at fucking everything. He is the fucking best wizard fucking ever to
He
roam earth. And
he made
I
the island of Demon Reach.
to the mat right, and he made Demon Reach to house the worst. That's how powerful Merlin was. He made
Yeah.
a prison for the worst entities to roam Earth, and it works.
Hmm.
Like not he didn't
And
just
so,
make it. He didn't just make it. It fucking works. He can put titans in it and they can't fucking get out. He
yep,
made it and it works. That's how good
Titans,
he is.
Nagloshi,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
outsiders. You know,
Yeah, everything.
yeah,
He can put fucking gods in there and it keeps them imprisoned. That is how strong Merlin was. So, the Merlin is a title given to the strongest and most influential wizard of the time that they are living in on the White Council. So, if you're on the
yeah,
White Council and you're the strongest and most influential wizard of your time, you are given the title of the Merlin as a sign of respect
yes,
because Merlin is that good.
and yeah, and Jeremy, uh, yes, he's. I'm convinced of this. He's a descendant of Merlin. I don't think he is Merlin, but he's a descendant of Merlin, and I think that kind of links up with Starborn. That this creates Harry as this kind of
I
second coming of the same kind of power. But what keys me in with all this stuff too is with that means McCoy is a descendant of Merlin,
Yep.
and the notes that McCoy has that he's going to pass down to Harry at some point, because McCoy's going to die at some point, I'm
Yeah.
convinced.
He's got
Harry's going to get these notes, and he's going to get these notes and find Merlin's notes among them.
Yeah, I think yeah, and it's going to be another one of those things he's pissed off. He ends up getting pissed off at McCoy about because McCoy is busy protecting Harry when he shouldn't be, when he should be
Hmm.
actually helping Harry by giving him notes Merlin had passed him to fucking learn. Um but we'll get there. I mean that's why Dresden Files is so fucking good, man. It's
Yeah.
I like the descendant angle better than he actually is. I think there's a lot better. You get him actually being Merlin throws you into a bunch of little weird time loops and shit like that, dimension shit. I don't like that as much as him being a direct descendant of Merlin, the only direct descendant of Merlin, right? Like there's only
Hmm.
one and it's him. Um, carefully, like it's probably one of those like carefully that's why that's why his mother found his father, because his father was a good person at
Hmm.
heart, and that was one of the stipulations of creating the next Merlin was you need to find a mortal who has a good heart and blah 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 blah, and who is a good person, and then you can, because she basically banged Harry's dad and took the fuck off, you know,
Hmm.
and got and Harry was born, right? I mean, basically, right? I mean, am I wrong there? They didn't spend that much time together, did they?
No, it was it wasn't too long after that she was killed.
Yeah, that's true too.
And yes, McCoy's notes. become the Dresden Files, Sam, you are correct. We are reading McCoy's notes. Well, we're reading Harry's addition to McCoy's notes,
Where was that?
which is that's the last one. That
The last one.
yeah,
McCoy's notes will become the Dresden Files. Yeah, I think you're right.
yeah.
Well, I think
That's
there's
just
a reason. I
holy
mean,
shit.
that's why I hope we get. I really hope. Gosh, I really hope he gives us. He graces us with another interview for Mirror Mirror because we could come up with so many cool questions. I hope
Hmm.
he. I hope he does that. That'd be so nice of him and so cool because
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely brilliant that the last trilogy of books are already named, and he knows what they are, and you can bet your bottom dollar he pretty much knows what's going to be in them already, at least a base outline of what he wants in them. But what was it? Stars and Stones is the last one.
Hell's no,
Hell,
no. It Hell's Bells, then Stars and Stones, and then Empty
then
Night.
Empty Night. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense because Empty Night is Empty Night. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Which we
start.
got we got a nice little thing about Empty Night
Oh
in
God,
12
empty
months.
the Empty Night reveal in fucking 12 months is like Jesus
Was so good.
fucking Christ.
And what Harry did with that
Eh,
was
well,
awesome.
and then fucking fucking Laura Race reaction is being like, holy shit! I knew we used it as a curse for a reason, but empty fucking night, Harry. Right? It
Yeah,
was like even like him and her and fucking Thomas's reaction to what empty night actually fucking is. It's just like
yeah.
I know we use it as a curse,
Um,
but what the fuck?
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
Fadian, so this is a great question, and I'm going to say save that question for the live stream that we do for 12 months because it's getting kind of late now.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna
and I
write down because I'm gonna forget it because I know one right
yeah,
off the top of my head and it pissed me off. Well, it did piss me off, but hold on, give me 2 seconds.
yeah,
Hang
no, you're
on.
good.
Oh God!
Yeah,
Shit, you made me
because
move, Fabian. Just so you know
um,
how much I appreciate you, you son of a bitch. Okay. Oh God. Ugh. Oh my fucking pain, pelvis, taint, whatever. Christ. All right. Because that's coming up. That's gonna be soon. In Black Cane. I honestly, it could come as I'm ready to go. So whenever you and Aldan are ready to go, I'm ready to go. So if you guys want to do it, if you guys want to do it this weekend or Monday, I am ready to rock 12 months.
yeah, we'll ping the Aldan and
Okay.
try and get that on the schedule
Because
because
I know what I am missing in 12 months.
yeah, see,
What's the question? What
yeah, tell me two
is
things y'all
missing?
think 12 months was missing.
And it's not
Shit.
much because 12 months had so much shit and then some. Here comes a spoiler. I'm gonna give one spoiler because I can't not. Because it's the coolest fucking thing that happened and it made me get a giant boner. Harry gets fucking gargoyles, bro. How fucking goddamn cool is that shit? Harry is forming an army of his own. He is going
Yeah.
to have his own spot in the Accords by the time this shit is over because he is going to have the force of Harry fucking Dresden that is comprised of all these beings that were throwaways, all these unseemly, unthoughtly small folk that were seen as less than are going to come
Mhm.
to Harry and they're going to form this coalition and go, look, even little people can fuck shit up too. Fuck you.
The
And it,
Gray Council becomes
well, maybe,
something for real. You know,
and it sure
because
looks like, well, and
it absorbs the Paranet, so the Paranet becomes part of his
well,
group. And
what I would have, I'll tell you what, and maybe I'll write this down too, but I want to say it. Something happened with Ramirez, and I want to know what. because Ramirez's attitude is completely different in 12 months than it is in the books
He
prior.
kind of came back, didn't he?
Yeah, he is fully fucking back with fucking Harry, breaking the rules and going, I'm fucking team Harry again. Hey Harry, you need me? Fucking I'm fucking well, he's there at the end of the book. That's all it has to, that says everything. Like
Dude, that was fucking awesome.
they accomplished their task, right? But he
Yeah,
was still there, which
yeah.
means, well,
Well,
you
he
know,
was there, but he wasn't officially there.
right. So he's
He
a
was so
spy.
awesome.
So he's a
Yeah,
spy for Harry inside the White Council.
and I bet he's working with
And he
McCoy.
didn't even keep that a secret. He didn't even keep it a
No,
secret. He's like, yeah, if I find out anything, I'll let you know. Like, so
yeah,
he's like, so I would really love to know what the fuck Ramirez found out that he fucking didn't like. That has been like, maybe Harry was right all along, and
yeah.
maybe you got to get a little
Well,
dirty to do the
and
good stuff, right?
but it could be as simple as Harry extending the olive branch to him that yes, we're going to find Wild Bill and Yoshi's bodies. We are going to get them. When he said that at the beginning, when their first meeting in 12 months, it could have just been as simple as that, or it could have just been something else.
It,
Um,
true, it could have been as simple as that, but it seems like more because he's there, right?
yeah,
Like he's you can feel it. Like it's
yeah,
almost like you can feel it. It's like something changed. It's like yes, it's like one of those moments like fucking the two towers when Aragon's talking to fucking up in the now let this be the hour when we draw swords together moment. Like
yeah,
fuck yeah, but like and that forms a fucking, almost a union between those two characters, right?
yeah.
And I
Well,
feel like
and
that's back between Ramirez and Harry. I feel like
and I think Ramirez's turn might be paired up very nicely with the reconciliation with Harry and McCoy.
well, and
So,
I think I also think Molly is I think it's Molly.
so there is a short story where Molly fucks him up big time.
Fucks him up as
Uh,
in like fucks him up or like
like they go on a mission, or they she's on a mission. Her
which
first,
sort of story is it?
oh shoot, cold days, I think it's called,
Is it an
or,
older one?
or cold case or something like that. It occurs after Cold Days is the book, so I think it's a cold case or something.
Okay.
She goes up to Alaska. She's on a mission from Mab.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's her first mission, and Ramirez is also up there because there's some dark magic going on, and
Right.
so they meet up and they have an instant chemistry. And then after it's all said and done, they go to a hotel room, and things get hot and heavy. She wakes up and his body is mangled, and she gets pissed off because Mab knew what was going on,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, Mab, you let it happen. I didn't want this to happen. She's like, but you're the Winter Lady. If something would have happened where he would have got you pregnant, you can't be the Winter Mother. I'm the Winter Mother. So the whole setup there is the Winter Mother is the Winter Mother. The Winter Lady, when things start going crazy about that, she gets insane violent and nothing can happen. And so
Okay.
when she gives into her lust, it goes crazy. And so with those little uncomfortable scenes that you have after Cold Days between her and Ramirez when they've met up occasionally,
It's because they were gonna have sex and she
and
fucking had sex with him.
right, and so why does he have that limp?
It's her.
Molly gave him the limp.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild.
I got he needs to release a compendium of these, another
Well,
one.
that's in Side Jobs, I think.
Is it? Okay,
Um,
so I
yeah,
need to get that shit and listen to
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's Side Jobs.
Okay.
And I just listened to the audio on that one
Yeah,
a
so
few
I'll
weeks
buy it.
ago.
I'll have to buy it and I'll read it. But
Yeah,
So I have one. I have definitely one. I will have to think about the other one of what's missing in 12 months for when we talk about it. But there's
Yeah,
one big thing that was like, where come on. Come on, where is it? So we'll
yep.
get to that when it's time.
Alexander, there's been 18 books that cover about 17 years
So
in Dresden because peace talks and battleground are typically what it is the books cover the worst day or week of Harry's year. And 12 months is the break from that, where it actually covers a whole 12-month period. But everything, it's basically one book a year for the most part. So we've gone through about 17 years of Harry's life. So he starts off, he's like 25, so now he's about 42, early 40s.
dude, so no wonder what's her face was fucked up too. Like the other fucking winter lady. If she wasn't able to have sex with people for fucking that long.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
That sort of puts a whole nother spin on like
it tells you what her bloodlust for Harry was it Mavra? Not Mavra. That's Maeve.
yeah.
Um, you know, really what she was having for Harry. So like she's really wanting to murder.
Yeah.
Like that's fucked up.
Sam, for $5, I think Renegades found out about Maggie. That brought everything into context. What do you mean?
Oh,
What?
with Ramirez, that's possible.
Huh? What am I missing?
With Ramirez, um,
Oh, why Ramirez has turned?
it could be. Um,
Well,
I does Ramirez really have a connection with Maggie? I can't remember.
she's a kid, man.
Yeah,
She's
that
a
could,
kid.
yeah,
She's a kid, and he does not like kids being fucked with for having magic ability.
no, no, he definitely
So
does not.
I
So
could definitely see I could definitely see there being a Ramirez Maggie connection.
yeah, yeah. All
That's one
right,
of those that's one of those things you give it, 10, 15 years. I could see Ramirez with Maggie. Or maybe a little bit, maybe a few more years. But
well, it's got to be quite a few more years.
they're magic people. But
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
yeah,
I it wouldn't be as weird because they're magic people, so they age slower. But like if she was say 25 and he was 45 or
yeah,
whatever, I could see them hooking up,
yeah. Because she's what 9 or 10 right now, I think.
something like that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So
Yeah, no, I know.
this is all for another story. But thank you guys. Maggie is going to be a wizard to fucking yeah, wizard like and how much you want to bet Maggie goes on play dates with the fucking with the archive, and those play dates are the archive teaching Maggie all kinds of different fucking crazy ass magic.
Yeah, but the
Whew.
archive though, the archive's got about 5 or 6 years on her. So the archive's about 16 or 17 now, I think.
So what? They could be friends. It's close.
Yeah.
It's close enough. She didn't have anybody
Well,
magically inclined near her age.
true.
Uh I could totally see the archive hanging out with Maggie going, "Hey, has anybody ever taught you how to do this?" And her going, "Do, do, 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 do," and be like doing some crazy thing, and Maggie being like, "Oh, you mean like this?" Do, 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 do," and the archive going, "Oh shit, that was pretty good. Try this." Do, 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 right? And it's like all
Did
these
I ever tell you
incredibly
about how I held off all of the Black Denarians while Harry
yeah,
was
all these,
fucking looking around like,
I could totally see the archive like showing her all these complicated spells, and Maggie being like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me try it." And she's like, "Wow, you did pretty good. Let's try this." It's like, what the fuck is happening? And the archive is just teaching Maggie all these fucking ridiculous spells. That would be so
yeah,
fucking good. It'd be so good. But
yeah.
all right, I
Um,
love you
la-
guys. Oh, sorry. Go
last
ahead.
thing to say, real quick, before we sign off,
Yes, sir.
on a 12 months comment, it's not Bob the Skull anymore. It's Bob the Castle.
True. Bob the
It's
Castle.
fucking awesome. He has
Bob the
internet
Castle.
now.
Bob is the castle. He's got internet. He's got 24/7 porn. He is in. He's got intranets. He's got everything. Bob the
Oh,
Castle.
Arwen in lingerie.
Bob the Castle. You got Bob the Castle, and then you got the idiot other one. The idiot skull that's learning to be Bob's replacement is Maggie's
Oh,
play thing, right?
yeah. Well,
Forget
Harry's
her name.
spirit baby.
Yeah, yeah. She's
Um,
learning. She's basically learning to be Bob, right? Yeah, basically that's
yeah.
how I'm taking it. She's basically learning to be Bob. Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Alex, good night, folks. Glad you're alive. Glad you're alive. I wish I could help out more, but best of luck with your car troubles. Alex, everything helps, my friend. Thank you, just for being around, man. I thank
yep.
you. Um, even 3 hours of fucking around, and doing
Oh
nothing
shit.
like
That's been
this,
three.
it helps. Yeah, I'm hurt and my car's fucked, and I have no idea how I'm going to replace it or get to work or
Yep.
anything like that. But you know what? We had 3 hours of fun tonight, and I thank you, all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Step by step, brother.
thank you for everything. So yeah, so with that, 12-month stuff will be coming very soon, and keep your eyes on the channel for it. So thank you
Yep.
guys for everything, and we will see you very soon with something. Bye bye, guys. Love you.
See ya.